Okay, I made a mistake. I didn't test this. Test. Okay, this is working. Everything's working. Level 8. We're getting close to the end of the MSQ now. Getting quite close to the end. Okay, I've sorted my inventory a little bit. There's an ad happening soon. I'm going to take this opportunity to just do some dailies. Just hop on Discord real quick. Cause things. Does this work? This works. Whoops. Not this one. Alright, we just block this, we block that. Ineffective chat blocking. In-game chat cards. I don't even know if I spelled Garlemon correct. Ooh, perfect. 15. Wait, how am I getting more now? What's happening here? Let's look at that. Hmm. 120 lol. Have I, like, what's happening here? Why am I getting so much? 11 plus 9, 20. Oh, actually not higher. Yeah, why am I getting more than their usual? What is happening here? Cacpot. Cacpot board. The weather is so fucking hot, I swear. Okay, did I get any winnings? Nada. Doesn't matter to me too much. All that matters is that I just keep on playing, because as long as I keep on playing, I'll get stuff. Alright, 0356. 0356. Next one, 5746. 5743. Okay, no, 5793. 5793. How do I go back? 5793. Okay, one number here. Last one. What's a good number? I started 3. No, this is Stream Elements. Version 25.424. Let's go into this. Alright. As the heavens burn, we're going to Isabard. Can broken glass. Ugh. Life has been so tiring. Got an aetherite. Let's get started at what's happening here in Garlemon. It's about Gala Mold. Got the stream title wrong, didn't I? Gala. Gar L-E. M-A-L-D. Wait, let me just change the stream title a little bit. Gar. M-A-L-D. Mold. They are molding. Keyframe problems again. Don't know how to fix this. Keeps on popping up. The skies of a Galamalda ablaze. Let's see if it's on the ground. Huh? What timing? Several seems to play in sequence. Am I the correct class? Okay. I am participating in battle. Okay, good. Checkpoints. Yes. Okay, so we just gotta go. Oh, airships. Plenty of airships.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same you who fled.
Nasty.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
Blasted waste, you say?
Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy.
Sure.
Come, we must build a line of defense.
Calm yourself, you say to panicking people, yes, because that always works. Where be your protection magics, friend?
How?
Your wife.
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
Did he just say? Maybe not.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Wait, who am I fighting as? Probably Alpha, right?
Command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Help is at hand.
Toxicon restores HP off. Yeah, don't worry about it. Wait, this is 400, this is 300. Oh, okay, I got it. This is...
Leave it to me.
Estinian protection. Probably this is just so different from what I'm used to as well. What's up? Are they running yet? Nope, they're turning. God damn it. that takes time.
Stand. Come with me.
Walk faster. Hey Mel, what's up? Are you excited for Gift 2 PG3 later? Finally. How?
Easy now. Deep breaths.
Yes, yes.
You're safe now.
Let's see how far I can get today. We're finally gonna make it through. We're finally like back where we started the last time, so I guess we may have to fight. Let's fight the owl bear again.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Myself. Hey. Estinian. Big guy. Stay sharp, of course. I'm streaming that. Yes, yes, of course I'm streaming that. I want to record the fights and everything, right? You stream also? Nice. Yes, we should. When I get a POV, you can edit stuff. Alright, do stupid things together. Yo, what's this? God fucking damn it. Where's my big deal? Right, Estinian. Killing him? We got no time to do anything, sir. Petrification. I was gonna kill a DPS, come on, at least give me a tank to kill, man. Simeon's not gonna die anytime soon, it's fine. Wait, Estinian? Okay. These shields are not as large as I'm used to as well. Buff on him, 3%. Come on, hit harder, Estinian.
What?
The giant eyeball.
Don't. I don't want to die.
Hey!
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Hey, what better to face down transforming monsters but with indoctrinated people?
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid. For once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
Of that I've no doubt.
The gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Nah.
Oh,
Advance.
sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
Graha can do it. He can tank, right?
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Okay, who is it? Graha? Okay, Alize. Got the twins. In the coming battle, you'll fight as Alize. What do you have? We spam this, then we do this, then we do this whenever it's off cooldown. Then Vercure. Okay, so that means I need to heal Graha. Oh, hey, nice. And there you have. Alright. Who shall we start with? All nearby enemies. Weapon skill. This is spell weapon skill. Let's go. There's no gauge, Ver fire combo, ver flare combo. At least this is a lot easier to do. Yeah, but there's no rage gauge. I have no idea how much to cast before I move on. Is Graha playing a healer though? Okay, I'm gonna do this until my mana runs out, I guess. Big guy, big guy, big guy. Rake. Come.
I'm fine.
Let's go talk about mechanics, I guess. Black Star, what the fuck is Black Star? A rain of meteors, that's not good.
Today.
Not today. Spam one. With 2 goes off cooldown. I want you to stand here. Alright, we gotta suck this. Okay, got it. Damn. Okay. Way to introduce new mechanic though. Why am I the tank, to be honest? Is it Raha supposed to be the tank?
I'm not done yet.
Nothing to worry about.
Yep, nothing to worry about.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover.
Oh, I see. Okay, understood. So after explodes, move on to this one.
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
Ooh,
On guard.
big nuke. Give me a break, right? Nice. All the rose motifs are quite nice now.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back. Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Hey, Paladin stance.
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Get it together, Alizé. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Slow walking, yes. He's just more on the chin. Yo, what's up? This is precisely why you should never skip your squad regiment.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order, I trust?
Who's tanking this time? Why am I so big? I mean, I'm not so big. This is normal size, average size. Enemy gauge is full. I mean, I did create a larger character just for fun, but okay, just wow. Okay, let's get started, I guess. Same old mistakes. Rain of meteors. Just step up this. Whoops.
Just the beginning.
Last game. Do I get this? Mechanics over. Damn. Hello.
I had a feeling I'd find you here.
Hey, Astinia, what's up?
This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Party's here. Let's go. Dealing Alpha now. Beholder, probably inspired from that actually. There's a lot of callbacks. Holy shit, what was supposed to stand? Oh, okay, it's gonna be safe around here. Mechanics. Fire. Split. Stop! Move, Alize. Carry out that. Yes, we are. Okay, which one was first? Okay, move it empty space. No, ice? Let's go with ice. Pre-program AI does not move. I see. Sucks. You can see all the flashy effects from all the classes now. What's the Stinians? You have to move the shit down. Sucks. Perfect timing, I guess. Who's the tank? Grass the tank? Oh, they stay behind Grass the entire time. Haha, fuck me. New mechanics. Okay, just standing here. This must be safety. No! Gravity field? Fuck, they have a gravity field. Oh. This one will explode last, right? Okay, mistake. Duty complete. Hey, this is a place we blew up. It's a safety stronghold now.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
What ship? I thought you brought them here to bring the teleporter. Bitch.
Your offer to host us in Charlian is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Yes, bad decisions.
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon.
Bring them here to teleport, then change your mind. Fuck
Join
you lah.
us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Charlian. Please.
Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
What a great leader, changing his mind halfway.
Seems
Huh?
there's a new destination.
Huh? They should have hit it there from the first.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
He's got what he does. Yeah, except for this one decision. Please.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yeah, dude who looked at panic people and tell them stop panicking.
Yes. Well,
Behind you! Just there!
How is this guy still alive? How was he left behind? Guys,
more of them.
it's a trap. When's he gonna stumble and die? Hey, Xenos, hello. Fuck you doing here?
Xenos! Here!
What now?
You'll be alright. Hurry to the airship. Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Go solo this beast then.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
Fuck.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
So...
So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
Just waiting to be the next villain. Bitch.
That's it. That's all you care about.
Oh boy.
Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last.
Root opening for precious jewelers. Second one in so many weeks. Hello Noah. Wow, subbed again. Thanks. Power and duty? No, just a lust for a good fight.
While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death.
This feels like a tougher awakening, yeah.
The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did. For what?
Definitely to see the head of a state being like,
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
So much wasted effort. Damn.
You bastard!
Is he gonna go kill himself?
For your own sake, Euless, you must control your anger.
Oh yes, the transformation
It will
problem.
serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Hey, you got a new leader now.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better.
Damn, he is so blunt.
Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends. Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone.
Imagine if Xenos was talking to Hermes, just go like, why? Because. Just goes like, why do we exist? Because we exist. God damn. God damn. That would be such a funny
Should
conversation.
you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you.
This is a level of self-awareness that is very refreshing.
Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
You can tell there's been a texture change because look at his forehead, right? It's not an
Xenos.
eye per se, but the newer models, there's like it's a proper eye.
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day.
That is true.
You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
Man does not give a shit. That's one way to live. That's certainly one way to live.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being.
Did you say you're gonna protect them? Anyway. It's a very self-centered.
There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish.
Don't need, we can just teleport back.
Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, it is only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Yes, you should. Fly halfway around the fucking world just to get him killed again.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
The man who has actually watched over the kid. Oh, there was a cutscene. There is reason to be hopeful. And the first, yes, I read has ist. Yes, we did. Relate message. That advice is duly noted. You may well get to. Yes. I guess the rest of our shit's gonna be long as hell. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I need to do a thing. Okay, I'm back. Just a quick one. Time to relay the information. You went to the first, no, I went to the past.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives.
Wait, those little eye
Though not
movements are
all,
actually pretty
I
damn
regret
good.
to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak.
To the moon? They could just go straight to the moon, to be honest.
Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
And conviction. Why is he looking at Alice? Oh.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
Shock, yes. I see.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuneau. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
I have a little question
It is nothing
here.
so onerous.
Why is he so white while his dad is so tan? Why is he so white? Why is the sister so white?
I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
Now small pill? That does make sense.
I swear.
He's been out in the field for longer though, so maybe the people just don't tan. Just naturally come in colors.
Any other I would doubt. But you I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks. Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
The first? Oh yes, I went to the first, not the past.
Did you hear something just now?
That sound effect though. Bro. God, pudding weight. It's finally on Earth, I guess.
Where, oh, where is this star's blasted pudding?
How did they get down? Oh God, why? Why are there so many of them? Still walking along the side. Where is she going?
May banish,
Where is she
even the
going?
darkest night. And to this
tele-
bitter climb bring warmth and comfort.
Was it not? Was it two-way? I was under the impression it was a one-way trip.
'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
It says you.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
You're shit. Don't just shaking, please.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there.
None of you
Nor has
lot.
anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Atheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Goddamn tourist at this time.
Marvelous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal.
They
We were
have.
born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it?
And you do have access to creation magic, so that would help a lot of things, wouldn't it?
Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Yes.
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Heidelin's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperids made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable.
Pudding, we should meet Tataru. They're probably the same height as well.
Perhaps, but I followed my heart.
And when are Loperids going to be a playable race?
I am no esteemed philosopher of eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all. Wilt thou attend us at the forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Aren't you cold? It's amazing how they just left her in the
If
shot.
that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Use your aether to warm
Oh, I
yourself.
dare say you'll warm up quickly once you report the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Hey, teleport me back. Nice. Wait, where the fuck are we? Babeth Ironheart. The end of this. How the fuck do we get back here so fast? We could have just used the Aetherite, to be honest. God damn it, teleport me all the way out here. There's an ad coming in about 3 minutes. Might just play through the ad. If it's anything at all. Time for the history lesson. You don't get ads, so that's good. Yay, oh, using turbo. Okay. To what revelations? Well, the deep ass past. You see the credit. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. Not that worry about that, to be honest. I'm probably earning like micro cents off of that anyway. Doesn't matter so much. Through sheer force of emotion, turn this vast dormant reservoir into a raging river. Alright. The sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations compiled into one person. In space, the woman who become Heidelin. Yes, good summary. Duplication of temporary musics. Yes. Due to the intrinsic qualities as our powerful being. Intrinsic. Yes. Inverted commas. Intrinsic. Are you gonna reach out? No, I doubt so. Mankind's answer the Hermes question. You could just throw Xenos at them and go like, yeah, to exist is to exist. What the fuck are you asking that question for? Nest inverted commas. Mid fancy story, yeah. That's a good one to use it for. Ironbound. Master Mataya. That will make sense, yeah, something closer to home. Is this time for a briefing? Oh, yay. Yay. Hey, it's a Siren meetup. Everyone's here. Hello. They possess knowledge unparalleled of the great expanse in the midst of his travel. Good. Yes. Sounds like a great idea. When faced with the harsh realities of life, some seek the release of death. Yes, others grow defiant. Yes. Choice, choice, choice. To the rostra. Yeah. The supremely scary tribunal in Ishgard. Oh, I remember that. Had to fight for her sake. Ugh. As a custodian of the anti-tower. Right. Future you unmade. So some time travel is better than other time travel, thanks. Who do I need to talk to advance this? Archons? Yes, we'll go up to the rostrum. Says you, I'm a guest. Fuck you, let me in. Come here just to tell me to walk in. Ooh, hello. Shit. Good G-pose in here. Cool. Cool stuff. Why are some of them wearing veils? Does it make a difference? We can still see our face.
There's a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends.
We hijack their spaceship and fly it off to where Meteon is.
By your leave, of course.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
Wait, you didn't mention the proposal.
Attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
Barnier.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Rads and Hard. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well.
As they
As an
would.
expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First,
Mighty
it is the
friend.
Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Charlian has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Charlian citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat Harm was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
The difficulties of space travel, yes.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Yes. Hence the movement towards the teleporter.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct.
So you guys have a spaceship.
This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today.
But
However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated.
So...
At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets.
Right.
Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
That's why the rabbits are here.
Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient.
Why is it called ether burner? Are they burning ether? That's not a good thing.
Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
If...
Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
Second condition?
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
Space travel.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself.
Yes, it is true. If I was sitting on a bench, I'll be like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro? Although...
Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration.
The only difference here is that they do have future tech knowledge.
I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Hey, sniffing. Yo, what's up? You I saw you were playing Velo. Give me a moment. There's a cutscene happening right now. I think I can pause this for a sec.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it.
Okay, let's just give it a sniffing tacos. Alright, so sniffing tacos is one of my Monhan kakis. Right, he pops on whenever I'm Monhan, and we have quite fun hunts. He's quite good at a few weapons. The best part is he has fun during the fights itself. Is this FF the one Tifa? No, this is the MMO FF, the one without Tifa. Yeah, this is the MMO one. So we're actually playing an MMO that's very story based. Yes. Hello, Lycorisa. Lycorisa, another VTuber. Hello. Let me go see. Yeah. Yes. Yep. As Iza is saying, 7 is Tifa. Actually, this is my first FF that I've been played. I have played. Yeah, and the point of this is just to, you know, MMO. And also because people say the story is very good. So if you intend to play FF14, right, do take note that I am at one of the latest expansions, like the second latest expansion. Hey, no problem, Tacos. Just go, just go. Thanks for the raid, I really appreciate it. Alright, have a good day. I hope your Velo runs was good. Yeah, I'll be streaming tonight cause my BG3, my Baldur's Gate 3 gang is back together, so we'll be playing Baldur's Gate tonight. You don't know you're playing FF, you just know characters. Same. FF14 is my first FF game. And I mean, who doesn't know Tifa at this point in time, right? But no, this is not the one with Tifa. This is the MMO, so you can play with friends. Right? You can experience this emotional damage, this massive stacks of emotional damage with your friends. Hey, right, this is the way. This is the way. Emotional damage and voting, yes. What's up? You played all since 7, yo, that's insane. Mandalorian, yes. We do Mandalorian here as well. Well, oh, for those who are new, right, I haven't done a self-intro in so long. This account is called Surely You're Kidding, right? You can call me Surely. I play, well, my current games are, well, this rotation cycle, I'm playing a lot more FF14. I'm playing some Monster Hunter and I play some Helldivers. Helldivers 2 just got back into rotation because of new things that happened. Right, usually I'm a mix of a few games. I don't really stick around for a game for very long. FF has been the longest so far. Monster Hunter for the foreseeable future because there's stuff, but otherwise I'm game to play most games, but mostly single player or small group oriented, right? That's the spreading democracy. Yes. Helldivers 2 is a spreading democracy game. Yes, the one with lots of chaos and random bullshit happening. I think the next time, I actually don't know when I'm playing next. Yeah, I'm just playing as and when I feel like it. Then yeah, so I mentioned how many games so far. 14, FF14, Helldivers 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Baldur's Gate 3. So there's a rotation of friends. I have a bunch of friends who are just playing Baldur's Gate 3 constantly, and we'll try to complete the entire game. Alright. Thanks, Lyko. Yeah, we're probably heading towards the emotional damage part of the game, so have a good day as well. Thanks for coming in and with the raid, and I'll catch you around. I'm guessing you stream because there's the VT in your name, so I dropped you a follow. I'll catch you on stream sometime. Macho things. Democracy. What else do I play? I'm actually playing Mass Effect off stream. I'm trying to complete a run that I started like a couple of years ago. I'm currently on 3. I'm trying to get as much completion as possible, yeah. Coming your way. Okay, let's continue with this.
Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Okay, but Graha has engineering expertise from the future, so that will count for something. Unless the future, the state of future technology, the direction of future technology isn't towards propulsion. Their brilliant strategy was to build a giant ship, fly to the moon. That is true. Who the fuck thinks of that, man? Oh no. That is true. He is not a tech person though. The fortuitous nature of time. The completion. It's all a story, Graha. Yep. The great exodus will become completely unnecessary. Let's go, boy. Extended circle of associates. Oh yes, we do have Sid as well. Sid has ships. You think the dude would really appreciate? You think the dude would be able to deal with engineering problems just like that? He's supposed to be a genius, but Sid and Nero try to give them away. Oh, they would leg it, to be honest. And you give me an opportunity, I'll try to. Yeah, I mean, I'm not certified as a proper engineer, but I would love to have my hands on a rocket where I have the funds and ability to build one. Are we going? Labyrinthos? Labyrinthos. I love watching YouTube videos, and there's a couple that's about building their own rockets. Like at least small models of rockets. And it's fucking insane, the amount of time and effort they put into it. Right, like I said, this place is the rocket ship, is it not? Now we are Make your peace with what is or go outside. That's what you prefer. Go outside, touch grass. Clerical duties. What's it? The medical circuit? The medial circuit? But rocketry is a very, very difficult thing because there's a lot of things with temperature, pressure, and combustion. Combustion is the least of the problems. Because if I'm not wrong, most of the math has been solved. The question is, how do you get to that point? Because there has been very specific parts on what you need to do and what you shouldn't be doing. Yes, you mean to apologize? I accept it. Fuck you. What do you mean you can wait? Making me run? How far? Actually, right, why didn't they just call Sid to help them with their project? He is known as the foremost expert on technology, is he not? It just shows the arrogance on their part, where they're like, nah, we can do it ourselves, instead of just getting the best people for the job. What it? I'm not gonna ask why there's a stray egg here. Am I supposed to go in? There's a door there. Another lift. The vegetables other than carrot. Ferndale. I guess she was not interested. The lunar prison forged to hold. Right. Oh, I guess they use technology from the Loporits to build this. Distant stars. One must learn to propagate life where there is none. Construction of the ark. How about just making different arcs, you know? It'll still be, you know, one big arc. You have multiple arcs traveling, so that if the one, you know, it's a source of redundancy, you know, so you don't have a one single point of failure. Because if this arc goes down, that's it. Engineering 101, redundancy. Come on, guys. Best ways burrow. Is he just stuck on the moon now? He's just talking about carrots the entire time, bruh. Even more central circuit. Hash yourself never let for this golden saucer. Can win one, can win one. We'll get there. Kokol Dunkol. What? You could head this way to get the Aetherite. I would prefer to get Aetherite sooner than later. Can I go? They did say unrestricted access, right? Okay, please tell me I can attune to the Aetherite. Where is the Aetherite? Shaman. Ah, there it is. What? Okay. This means I can go down one level? No, this is a door. Oh. Wait. Wait, I can. Can I? Can I jump? I can't jump. Fuck. Just scenes of me just running from place to place. This would that'd be interesting. Okay. It amazes me how each monster actually has a line of sight that can actually walk behind them and not get aggroed. Like, I didn't think this would be a thing that FF14 would have. But here we are. Learning monster behaviors. Okay, we'll circle around and get back to these two. Yes, that's what engineers do, that's what people do. Closely guarded secret. The village smithy. Do not try to startle him. Yo. Startling is all I'm good for.
I could swap them out. No. Been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
Drama lala.
The schedule remains unchanged.
Yes.
Better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Etherburner conundrum.
You know, if they stop just putting their faith in like one or two engineers, this would make life a lot easier. You can just a mess of people might work better than just one genius.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Etherburner.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
Right, don't you have to store ether for this to work? How concentrated can ether be to store this?
Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient.
6%.
A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Engineering problems.
Hast thou consulted with the Loporits?
The way they say it, it's like, the way they describe it, it's like the nuclear propulsion method, where you basically just blast, you just shoot nuclear bombs out your ass, right? Make it explode, and then explosion force pushes you forwards.
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
That sounds like something that will drive someone mad. Like you ask for a spanner, you get a drill, and you're like, the fuck am I to do with a drill?
Do you speak of Allagan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allagan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded.
Probably won't kill him. It's here by teeny.
As I recall,
Come
the
back to the moon,
record
yeah.
stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ins like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though.
Unless
we were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the northern empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency will be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
raid, time to raid.
It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
The what's it?
That
Turns out it
may
wasn't
be
an
for the
engineering
best,
problem.
Though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
Hey, animation, nice.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak.
Fuck you.
We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us Heavensward.
Heavensward, wow. Wow, so much references in the one sentence. Fuck you, Elfino. Trying to call in some favors. I would call it emotional damage, but a very good callback. This is good writing. But they mentioned it was an engineering problem, but this was not an engineering problem. This is a logistical problem. So I guess we are solving our problem, just not the specific one.
This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
All of you. This is Alphino. This is Tancred.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists, or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
Oh, they do have the Aether Collector there, so we could dismantle them and bring it over.
What did you say? Oh, you got into different places, lad. Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics.
Are you serious?
Holding enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source light pack with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
It's not very engineering related, but okay.
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship.
I should not be building as spaceships.
I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? This plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
His hand is clipping to his head. Anyway.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Man, I thought there'd be a dungeon incoming. Okay, what about Sid? Why are we not getting Sid? Is he off dealing with another raid cycle? We didn't even get to use that. We didn't even get to look at the engine. Ugh. Crystal Braves. Elegance, something like that. The cause of a certain problem. Do we what? Have a dungeon? It was just firewood. The remnants of the Summerall Sevens, yeah. Louis Swa. Am I lagging? The rare luxury of having nothing to do. Yes. We gather all here just to sit around. This is great. Let's meet what? Kryle. Okay, now the remaining thing is to talk to the mother. Ul'dah had refugees. No, that was before the expansion, before Stormblood, right? Are the monetaries giving problem now?
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan Make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials.
She's really growing to the role. She's really growing to her role of being the queen of Ul'dah.
Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Sultana, yes, Sultana.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults.
How much money are we going to spend on this, though?
I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it.
Who's paying for this? The Sultana?
The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldah's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth?
Second best Lala. I just appreciate how, like, it's canonical that the sword changes, the weapons change size to fit their wielders when the sword was passed down to him, and I was like, okay, that's kind of fun. It's a fun detail.
That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Ul'dah will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ul'Namo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Are we going through all of the cities? She has grown so much. This boy.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
I mean, he is the younger brother of the two most powerful women in this country. Ah, but our fans coming in.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Oh, his eyes, we gotta see his eyes, what?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our artificiency's so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Maybe reforest as well, given a barren land, to work on some botany between your two countries.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
BGM is pretty good. Here's the kid. Oh, is this the grave?
There you are.
Yeah.
We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Ah.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Emotional damage. Always bring him up. Always, it's for me. It's always the music that gets me. Cause the leitmotifs of every single expansion is very clear, and then they use it very well.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid. Hmm? Is that...
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Is this music from the trailer? This music is from the trailer. The power of friendship. Wait, so that cutscene that was it? Okay, let's just... Okay, I'm gonna end stream soon-ish. Cause I need to settle dinner. And I need to prep for the... Not say prep, but like I'm gonna stream quite early later. Like I think it's at 8. We're gonna start at 8. So I gotta get dinner 2 hours from now. I gotta get dinner and settle some stuff. So I might end stream soon after this. At most I'll play for half an hour more. Let's see how much I can do in that period of time. Graha, yes. The researcher, how about the practical guy? Get Sid. Where's Sid? Okay, side quest now. Okay, small quest. He is carrying a staff of elegant make, so that would make sense. But how do you just, get him? Charlian Hamlet. Just check something. 8. Everyone just popped in, so yes, it's going to be 8 o'clock, which is about 2 hours from now, which is exactly 2 hours from now actually. So okay, I'm gonna see what this quest is before I carry it, before I decide if I should end it here or not. I should find time to play more. I've been waking up super late, which is why I've been starting stream a bit later. But I will try to make it a bit earlier next time, so you can get more gaming in. Because right now everyone's back, so it's gonna be a bit more. It's a bit of a round of menial task here, a little. Okay. Draw a line at paperwork. Right. Right, actual menial labor. That's once our work is done, so we look for people to do quest for. Okay, I will do this next week. A couple of stuff to prepare for, so I will be back in 2 hours time after I end stream with Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, so it's 2 hours, 2.5 ish, depending on when people come online. I might check for a little with the people I'm streaming with before we actually start the game. Right, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just recapping and just talking about how we're gonna mess with this one guy. Right, I'll catch everyone next time. Bye. I don't